Ringout podcast. Finally, man, I'm back in this, man. Like, this has to be a regular thing from now on. Going back to my old ways, and I'm talking about uploading content, uploading reactions, commentate them, and all that good stuff. My watch alongs, bro. It's been crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's been crazy. Internet was acting up so much. I couldn't do All In this past weekend. I couldn't do Evolution this past weekend. Saturday night's main event, I couldn't do it. Video's been lagging, internet in and out. I'm like, Optimum, gotta get out. Optimum, gotta go. Files, what's up? Got it hooked up today. No, that wasn't today. That was yesterday. Got it hooked up yesterday. Test a few things here and there. Boom. We out. Let's get it. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to do contact again, man. I miss doing this. I miss y'all. Those that really, follow my content. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Really do. We're back at it again, man. Internet is way better than before. I'm happy right now. And yeah, man. Aftermath. It's been a long time I haven't done an aftermath. And I only do aftermaths when I can't do watch alongs. Either for Smackdowns or any PLEs. Raws and NXTs, I got no time for that. If I start getting paid from YouTube and then it's time for me to make this my full time, then yeah, I'll do it. Whenever I got the chance, yeah, I'll do it. But nowadays, I'm an infant in this community, man. I'm an infant in this YouTube world, man. So I gotta do the best that I can do. I'm not quitting my 9 to 5, which I do love so much. Getting the bills paid and all that. But I mean, this is kind of the dream. If you're gonna start a content, start your own shit at this YouTube platform or Twitter or X or Twitch. When you invest so much into this and this right here that we do, come on, man. That's kind of like, the dream. Kick back, relax, and just talk pro wrestling, talk whatever you like about, and start creating new content. But yeah, enough of that, man. We here though. That's what's important. SmackDown was last night. 2 hours. It's back. Love it. Love it so much. Doesn't mean the shows are great. Doesn't mean the show. How do I feel about last night's? Come on, I mean, I watched it today. Right? Right before I started clicking record, I just finished watching it. And it kind of flew by. Took a lot of notes. It flew by. And that's what I love. Don't give me boring shit. And it wasn't boring. A lot happened. But yeah, the show flew by. I wasn't offended by the show. It was fine. The show was fine. Show was fine. It started off great. I love when show starts from the parking lot. Show started off on the parking lot. A multi-car accident involving MFT. What does MFT? My Family Tree. There you go. Solo, JC Mateo, Talatonga, and Tangaloa, who was talking to the EMTs. I thought it were EMTs. I think those were the same cops from later on in the show, but I put EMTs here. And Adam Pierce. Um, Nick Galdus decided to take the week off, so Adam Pierce he filled in. Tonga was bleeding around his eye. And he was talking to Jason Jordan and some lady. I think she was a ref. I'm like, wait, hold on. Though, why is he talking to Jason Jordan and a ref? He should be checked out by an EMT. By the hell is going on? Anyways, but before all that, the camera when the show started, the camera showed the whole frame. There was 3 cars involved. To the far left was why I don't have it here. I should have it here. Anyways, to the far left, it was R Truth. I don't know who was the lady. Let me know in the comments who that was. And some dude. I don't know who that guy was either. And maybe one of the EMTs. Because he was an old guy. And then I already explained, who was with Solo and stuff like that. They were in the center. And on the far right was the Street Profits, B-Fab, and I believe is one of the policemen as well. I don't know what they were talking about. We didn't get to hear what they were talking about on that side. The only thing that we got from this little segment they had in the parking lot was Cody just walking into frame in front of Adam Pierce because Adam Pierce had the contract for the signing later tonight between Cena and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes walks up. Yo, is that the contract? Yo, can I see it? Adam Pierce gave them the contract. Cody walks off. That's it. That's all what happened. That's it. That's how you start off the show. Wow. Our truth, like, was it our truth? Yo, let me know in the comments. I thought it was our truth. On the far left, before the camera just like, zoomed in into what was going on in the center, like with MFT, Adam Pierce, and all them. Yeah, I think that was our truth. And then the other two people, I don't know who they were. But yeah, that's how the show started. July 18th, 2025. Man, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all clicking on the video. Video from early today or early in the show. Alexa Bliss talking to herself as usual. Charlotte Flair, she walks into frame with a We're Not Friends t-shirt. A lot of merch, man. A lot of merch. They making merch out of anything, bro. Just and this was one of the laziest merches out there. We're not friends. I see a lot of people, buying that. I'm not gonna lie to you, and especially who's that merch from? Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. They're gonna sell more because of Alexa Bliss. But I see you see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Charlotte Flair a real huge baby face. Like they trying to make her likable. It's not hard, Charlotte. And little by little, you see how Charlotte, how she's reacting, how she's behaving around Alexa Bliss, cool, calm, and collective, and kind of friendly. And she's not upset at the fact that she lost the match because she said it herself. Listen, I'm not upset. We didn't win the match, but at the same time, we didn't lose the match. So she told Alexa that I just spoke to Adam Pierce and we got a women's tag team championship match at SummerSlam. But before that, I gotta face Raquel one on one, and I want Alexa Bliss in my corner as a cheerleader because she's dressed like one. So that's exactly what happened. Charlotte Flair making her entrance, Alexa Bliss coming out in a little. It wasn't a cheerleading outfit, but she looked like a cheerleader. But she brought on pom pom. Yay! She brought out her pom poms, looking like a gothic cheerleader. She looked good though. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, they came out. Big pop fans. It's all because of Alexa, but I see what they're trying to do with Charlotte. So let's see if this works. It looked like it will work. Like it's not hard, Charlotte, to be out of the main event picture. They still gonna give her a championship regardless. They still gonna give it to her. But to win over the fans, like on some authentic shit, it doesn't feel if it is kind of forced because Alexa Bliss is a huge fan favorite. So it is kind of forced, but at the same time, at least they're doing something with Alexa Bliss instead of just keeping her, in the back, not doing anything. Because ever since she came back, Royal Rumble during on the Royal Rumble, barely anything has been happening with her. Has been in the chamber, didn't win the chamber, and after that, nothing. Just a lot of nothing with this girl. The Wyatt Six are back, and we still have not seen anything with Alexa Bliss and a Wyatt Six. And to be honest, keep it that way. I want, I want, I don't want I want nothing to do with Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt Six together. I really don't. I really don't. I think the Wyatt. I'll tell y'all later about how I feel about Wyatt Six because they did a cameo here last night's show, but you see what they're trying to do with Charlotte. So let's see what happens. I'm not mad at it, but let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. Fast forward, Charlotte Flair makes her entrance. Yeah, I just said that. Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez. Crossbody to the outside from Charlotte Flair to Raquel. Roxanne tries to sneak attack, but Alexa Bliss makes sure that doesn't happen. Raquel Irish whips Charlotte into the ring post, throws her back into the ring. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Raquel and has Charlotte in a submission move over her shoulder, stretching her back, but Charlotte rolls over for a pinfall, but Raquel gets up and kicks her in the shoulder. Raquel is in control now. Charlotte got back in the fight, throwing strikes to Raquel, then chops. She does a front flip clothesline. Charlotte goes up to the top rope, another crossbody, but Raquel, she rolls over, picks up, does like a similar tours of the island type of move like JC Mateo does. Goes for the pin, kick out by Charlotte. Raquel looking for the Tahana bomb, but Charlotte got a free big boot. Got a free big boot from Charlotte. Damn. What the fuck was that? Well, she get Charlotte gave her a boot. Then went after the figure eight, but Roxanne interferes, gets on top of the apron, distracting the ref. Charlotte boots Roxanne off the apron. On the other side of the ring, here comes Alexa Bliss. She's on the apron and she yanks, like she pulls down on Raquel's head, um, and across the ropes, ricocheting off of that. Super kick from Charlotte, rolls her up. Charlotte gets the pin and she gets the win, gives them momentum, into SummerSlam. SummerSlam is in 2 weeks. Yep, is in 2 weeks. Is in 2 weeks, man. And I'll be here for that for sure. I know every time I've saying I'm going live for this, I'm going live for that, and I don't go live. A lot of things happen in my life. A lot of distractions. I just can't get on it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Even doing an aftermath. It's just and look what I already explained myself. Internet was gone. I'm back. I'm better. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Charlotte wins. And yeah, gives the momentum. 2 weeks. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Roxanne Perez. Roxelle Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They have a team name. I forgot. It said it on the back of their shirt. I don't know if that's their team name. I really forgot. It says something. Appeal or something. Oh man. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Backstage, Adam Pierce is on the phone. Three San Antonian policemen. I think they were the same men from before, in the beginning of the show. Walk up to Pierce and ask if he's seen Jacob Fatu. Adam Pierce asked why. The policeman said that he is a person of interest in the investigation due to what happened early in the show. The the car crash. Adam Pierce tells the policeman to follow him. They walked around the corner, and Fatu was just there, just sitting on the one of the production crates. So happened just to be there, Like try to make it at least a little believable. Like go to the locker room or something. Dude is just sitting on a production crate near the fucking gorilla. Like, come on, bro. Oh, follow me. And he's walking, turns the corner. Up, he's right there. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Like, this is I know it's television, but try to make it at least a little realistic. Come on. This is the like it is so goofy. Like, what are we doing? But anyways, policeman. Jacob Fatu is like, what the fuck going on, man? Jacob tells these policemen, what would you like? Policeman that wanted to ask him questions because he's an interest in the investigation. Fatu want none to do with that. He said he didn't do nothing. Adam Pierce just tells Jacob, yo, just think about your family, and just calm down. Just go with the police and just answer some questions. That's it. Because if you know you didn't do nothing wrong, just go. At the same time, man, you can't trust the system. They'll just plant that shit on you and then you're doing time for nothing. How many people have been doing time for 20 plus years, 10 plus years, and they have been innocent? And then you see it on the news or on Twitter that, oh, finally this person has been let go, released after 10 plus, 20 plus years served in prison and he was proven innocent. The system is trash, bro. You feel me? And they're fucking, come on, I don't gotta tell you that. But says he didn't do nothing. Pierce told him, yo, just go answer some questions and that's it. Jacob leaves with the policeman. Last Friday, which I didn't watch, but I'm all caught up. So last Friday, Aleister Black and R-Truth had a match. Truth cheated to win, beat Aleister Black, and then walking in the back, R-Truth was, and he had no idea Aleister Black was following him. Damian Priest interfered with that chase, walking chase, basically. Um, I don't know what he said. They shook hands, And then all of a sudden, Aleister Black just changed their mind, running knee to Damian Priest, bang, right there. Threw him into one of the production crates, and then Black masses him. So there we go. Now we got a program between Damian Priest and Aleister Black, all because of our truth. You feel me? Which led to a one-on-one match between the two. No, I'm sorry. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. My apologies. Because after that little video they showed from last Friday, they showed a video of on what happened earlier in the day. Damian Priest is walking by, and Carmelo Hayes was just talking to some lady, and Damian Priest just asked a simple question: "Have you seen Aleister Black?" Carmelo says nah. Damian walks away. Carmelo Hayes says, "And if I did, I wouldn't tell you." Damian Priest had to come back and say, "Listen, you had to open your mouth at the wrong time." Hayes was like, "Nah, this is the perfect time." Pretty much, he wants a match. He's looking for a match because he got nothing going on. You see it in the Twitter spaces. You see it in the community. A lot of people are asking questions. What the fuck is going on with fucking Carmelo Hayes? He was the third round pick on the round one draft for Smackdown, and they have not done shit with this guy. Dude deserves better, man. The community sees the potential of this young man, bro. And they're not doing nothing with this dude. So young. Don't give me that Triple H comment talking about good things happen for those that wait. Look at LA Knight. Dude has been waiting for fucking. It's been 3 years since he said that. And LA Knight still hasn't catch a break, bro. But at the same time, it's not his time yet. Time yet. We all thought he was gonna win the money in the bank. That could have been a huge break for him. They gave it to Seth. They gave it to Seth Rollins. That was after that money in the bank. I believe the people are more and more just like night. The people still love him every time he comes out, to the ring in front of the audience. He still gets a pop. People still love him, but what I see in the community, and I feel this kind of myself because I was a huge fan of LA Knight. I'm still am, but not as much as I was before when he was hot, hot, hot. You feel me? That my ex at the time was like, I don't see what's the hype around him. She didn't see it when LA Knight was hot. Like I was enjoying. I even got an LA Knight shirt. I don't even think I think it's in my mom's house. Um, yeah. Nowadays it's just like, yeah, it's just LA Knight. And I don't want that from him, bro. Dude can talk. Okay wrestler, but Duke can talk. Duke has charisma. Duke can go at it at the mic. A lot of great WWE superstars and Hall of Famers. They weren't that great in the ring, but they were fantastic on the mic. They make you believe that character was there, that charisma. LA Knight has it, but we're just not feeling him right now because the way they are booking the guy. Same thing with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes can talk. He got that attitude. He got that swag, bro. You from Boston. You from the Northeast, cuz. You feel me? New York, Boston, yeah, we're rivals. But at the same time, man, we got that. Like, yo, what's up? Type shit, yo. Like, fuck with me, man. I dare you, bro. What's up? That's what Carmelo brings, bro. He look fly all the fucking time, bro. He can talk. He can speak his like, come on, man. And then he's a great fucking wrestler, and they don't know what to do with the guy. So send him to Raw, man. Let's see what we could do over there on Raw. Trick Williams has evolved, bro. Because there was a tweet that I saw that I replied to it as well, talking about when Trick Williams gets called up to the main roster, should he team up back again with Carmelo Hayes? In my comment was no, because Trick Williams has evolved so much. He has surpassed Carmelo Hayes, two-time NXT champion. He's the current TNA world champion. A WWE, that's some history shit in the books. First time ever WWE wrestler holding another company's world title, bro. Well, I'm from what I my understand from my POV, you know, that's history right there. And Trick Williams, he's part of that. He skyrocketed past Carmelo Hayes. And that the new character that he has become, man. He's just a different attitude. Like he's nowhere near. Carmelo Hayes is nowhere near Trick Williams right now. You see Trick Williams walking by in the main roster, he would just look at him like looking at Hayes like Hayes can't say shit. Well, I've been in the main roster for 2 years. Yeah, but what the hell have you been doing? You have been doing nothing. You have done nothing in the main roster. Trick Williams could be like, hey, yeah, I have been watching. All you have done is just lose and lose matches. Well, I've been winning championships, even in different companies. I've been on top of the game, man. Type shit. Whoop that trick. Like Trick is way above Carmelo Hayes right now. The best thing, if you want that to team up, Carmelo Hayes gotta follow Trick Williams' footsteps. Type shit. They could be together. They could be a nice heel team or a nice heel faction and gather more people. But Trick Williams is way above Carmelo Hayes right now. Way above. And that's not fair to Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes is surrounded by a lot of stars, bro. That it's one of those like you're just gonna have to wait until your time comes. Cause right now, you know, that mid card on SmackDown is occupied by the fucking bloodline. MFT and Jacob and them. So there's nothing else for them to do. You got Andrade with Ray Phoenix. Like, what the fuck? They're together as a tag team. Mind you, Penta is on the other show. Ray Phoenix is on Smack. They both brothers, the Lucha Bros. Hello. But since they're on separate shows, which I kind of like, they could stand out on their own. We got nothing for Ray Phoenix, so let's have Ray and Andrade team up. And then they'll eventually will not be on the same page, and then they're gonna feud. Because for some reason, Triple H always puts the Latinos together. Fucking A. Always putting the Latinos together. This is why I got hope for people like Mike Santana. Mike Santana could break that shit, bro. Yeah, don't sleep on Mike Santana. If y'all been sleeping on this guy, bro, y'all need to wake the fuck up. By the way, you could take this with a grain of salt. I'm here tomorrow. TNA Slammiversary. I'ma watch along that shit. I'm watching that live because I would love to see Mike Santana be crowned new TNA World Heavyweight Champion here in Long Island, New York, UBS Arena, man. Slammiversary is looking like a big show. AJ Styles is gonna make an appearance. It looks like they're gonna have a great tag team. I think it's a fatal four-way tag team match for the tag team championships. It looks like it's gonna be a big show, and that's something that I don't want to miss it. I'll be here for that. TNA Slammiversary watch along. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. If you believe me or not, that I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna show up. I'm even gonna make a thumbnail. I'll at your boy with that tomorrow, July 20th, 8 p.m. Eastern, y'all. Let's get it. But back to what I was saying, man. Carmelo, it's not fair. It's not fair to Carmelo. Seriously, it really isn't. So I see what they were trying to do. Like from as a viewer, I see what Carmelo's trying to do. Like, listen, if I've seen, I wouldn't tell you. And Damien with the listen, you always pick the wrong time to open your mouth. Melo says otherwise. I picked the perfect time to open his mouth, open my mouth, and to say something. He wants a match. He wants to be on TV, and I gotta respect him for it. He'll do anything just to get on TV. Shout out to him. But at the same time, that's creative's fault. Like, what are we doing, cuz? What are we doing? Carmelo Hayes, Damian Priest. That's what we got next. Hayes wasted no time. Damian Priest gets attacked from behind while doing his entrance in the ring. Fast forward, Hayes had the upper hand, but Damian turned it around and started giving him offensive moves. He picked them up, then like flatline. He had him in the air, but he was facing first. I mean, facing like stomach first, face first. Boom, Hayes was up there, bro, and just boom, flatline down to the canvas, man. Running the ropes, clothesline. Hayes went on the apron, turned things around by yanking Damon's arm down against the ropes. Hayes started mocking, tuning up the band because they were in San Antonio. So he's tuning up the band in the corner, trying to give a sweet chin music to Damien, but Damien blocks it. Tries for the South of Heaven choke slam. Hayes counters and hits a La Mystica on Damien springboard. That's what it's called. That springboard thing that he does. Damien connects Hayes with a punch. Damien tries to go for a razor's edge, and Hayes jumps on Hayes, but Carmelo jumps off. Damien runs to the corner, misses Hayes. Carmelo goes up to the top, launches himself. Damien ducks and now tries for the South of Heaven again, but Hayes counters with a code breaker. Hayes goes back up to the top. Frog splash from Hayes goes for the cover. Damian Priest, he kicks out. Mello leaped off the apron. Damien catches him with a punch, flatlines him on the commentary table, throws Mello back into the ring. Damien goes up on the top ropes, tries for an old school, but Black appears on the apron, full suit and all, and just trips, like drags, like yanks his fucking legs off the ropes. Ref calls for the bell. Aleister Black just stands in the middle of the ring waiting for Damian Priest to get on his feet. Slowly he gets up. Aleister Black delivers a black mass onto Priest. Hayes stands up, realizes what just happened, and Hayes just rolls out the ring. Wants nothing to do with Black, man. Like I said, we got this feud now with Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Might be a one-on-one match. Something to give Aleister Black, put him on the pay-per-view. He hasn't been on a pay-per-view yet since he came back. I think he came back. When did he come back? Was in May. I believe it was in May. Maybe 2 weeks before WrestleMania. No, a week before. No, a month before WrestleMania he came. No, I'm no. My bad. He came back April 25th, I believe. That was a Friday. So that was the Friday after WrestleMania. My apologies, y'all. Now. So it's been 4 months, almost 4 months, right? Three 3 months. Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. Something like that. Yeah, almost 3 months. I'm correct. Almost 3 months since he came back, and he has not been in a pay-per-view PLE yet. So it looks like it's gonna be Damien and Aleister Black. Aleister Black's first match in the pay-per-view at SummerSlam. Since it's 2 nights, why not? Regular one-on-one. They might give Black his first win right here just to build him up and all that. And that was the end of that. Wyatt Six VHS tape. They're the new tag team champions. I honestly have no mental investment into these guys. Every time they pop up in my television or my computer monitor, whatever, I just don't care. I'm on my phone or I walk away. I have no interest in the Wyatt Six, and that's creative's fault. Fans cannot get mad when their favorites or somebody they like, they get shitted on by fans. Most of us fans know it's the creators' fault, but we're going by what we see on television. So we're not attacking the person that's playing the role. We're attacking creative. But who's the head of creative? Triple H. Translation, Triple H. You feel me? So like it's you can't blame me for feeling this way. I do not give a shit about the Wyatt Six at all. I don't care. Having the tag team championships on them doesn't mean shit to me. It kind of devalues the tag team championships. Them having on. And look, they keep defending the fucking tag team championships on a fucking weekly show, bro. No fucking pay-per-views. All weekly shows, bro. Tag team are not they ain't getting no love, bro. From nobody, from any company, bro. You got the Hurt Syndicate on AEW destroying every tag team. Like, come on, man. The tag team division is ass for the second year in a row. Second year in a row. 2023, I don't got a lot of re- I don't got a lot of memory of 2023 in for the tag team division. But I remember last year was ass. This year, another year of ass for the tag team division. 2022, 2021. I remember those days. Those were fucking great times for tag team. Especially in AEW. They had a division out there. The Lucha Bros, the Young Bucks, FTR, the Guns. They were stacked, bro. To this day, still my favorite tag team match. Lucha Bro. No, I think this is my top three right now. Man, that tag team with Will Ospreay and Swerve, but they're not a team. They're not really a team, bro. But that match was great. And all in Swerve, Strickland, and what's his name? Will Ospreay versus the Bucks. That was a great match. That was a great match. The Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks in that fucking ladder match. Was it a steel cages? No, it was a ladder match. I think they did a steel cage, but that ladder match was like, insane. And then that Revolution show, man, 2019. That Revolution show, man. Kenny Omega and Hangman versus the Young Bucks. I really enjoyed that match as well. There was story right there between all four men. That was a great match. So that's my top three right there in AEW. This is just great times. And then the Briscoes versus FTR, that trifecta type of the trilogy match. That trilogy match they had. Oh my god, all three matches was great. And then the last match they had, was it Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor? Oh my gosh. Was it 2 out of 3 falls? Yo, correct me in the comments, bro. I remember watching that live, man. That match was great. That match was insane, bro. They were trying to ild each other, man. Oh, it sucks when you get good tag team. You got great tag team, but when you have great creative for the tag team, it's just, bro, man, bro. I hope AEW get this shit together with the tag team division, because I got no hope for the WWE and the tag team division. They got great tag teams, but creative sucks when it comes to the tag team division. Look at Raw, bro. Raw only have Viking Raiders, the New Day, and Judgment Day. Who else? And the Creeds. That's four. If I'm missing some, let me know in the comments, but you cannot blame me for thinking just for those four cocks. No, I'm sorry. They're not cocksuckers. I'm sorry. That's the New York of me. The New York is coming out of me. But those four tag teams on Raw, you call that a division, bro? You might as well just fucking merge the shits like you have with the women. Like you have with the women. Look at Roxanne and Raquel on SmackDown. They're really Raw superstars. But since they're tag champs, they could go to either show. Do the same thing for the men. Why we can't have the same thing for the men? Seriously, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, get your shit together. Anyways, back to what I was. Back to our regular programming. Why is six? They don't do shit for me, man. They had a VHS tape. I didn't care what they were saying. Did not give a damn. Did not care. I'm sorry. Solo Sikoa and MFT make their way to the ring. Solo says, tonight is the perfect example of who Jacob Fatu really is. Without my guidance, Jacob is reckless. All he cares about is his damn self. I gave him the world, all right? I gave him everything. I brought him to the WWE. I gave him success. I put money in his pocket, food on his family's table. I made him a champion, and he deserves none of it. He's so damn selfish. He portrayed his real family, his only family, that he has. Yeah, I should have known a criminal person of an interest. I just fucked that shit up. My notes. What is going on? Once a criminal, always a criminal. Oh, I skipped it. That's why. Once a criminal, always a video on the Titantron pops up of a car, cop car, and Jimmy Uso applauding, like, yeah, yeah, free my boy. Fuck is you talking about? Free my Oos. He ain't do nothing. Jacob Fatu, he hops out the cop car, they dap each other. Jacob go out, tells the policeman was like, yo, my bad, doing my job. You're no longer part of the investigation, man. We got proof footage that you weren't part of the incident. So you're free to go to do whatever the you want with a smile like this. And Fatu was like, he walked off. He was like, punk ass police or punk ass cops. Yeah, punk ass police. That's what he said. Punk ass police. Then he starts making his way to the ring by himself though. I'm like, wait, why are you walking by yourself? I just saw Jimmy. Jimmy was right there doing. So he walking by himself. Solo was asking, yo, did he pay them off? Like, what's going on? Jacob comes out, Solo by himself. Jimmy appears behind though, because everybody was looking in towards Jacob. And when I mean everybody, did I name the people? Nah, let me name the people. Oh, I said MFT, which is JC Mateo, Tangaloa, and Hikuleo or Talatonga. It's gonna take me a while for me to say Talatonga. You feel me? It's gonna take a while for me to say that because I'm so used to Hikuleo and I prefer Hikuleo, but it is what it is. Um, they were in the ring facing Jacob. But Jimmy appears behind these guys. Hikuleo, he sees this and he goes after Jimmy. Hikuleo drags Jimmy out of the ring, gives him a big boot, clears the commentary table. Hikuleo tries to deliver a choke slam onto Jimmy, but suicide dive from Jacob Fatu until Hikuleo does into Hikuleo, because I wrote until, I don't know why. Into Hikuleo. He does his 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 seizure dance. Hikuleo gets up, grabs both Fatu and Jimmy by the throat. They both fought him off. Both men delivered a super kick to Hikuleo. Jacob um did an Irish whip to Jimmy. So Jimmy goes over the timekeepers area with Hikuleo. Jacob Fatu goes into the ring, fights off Solo on his own. Hip attack in the corner. Hip attack in the corner. Jimmy threw a chair into the ring. Jacob grabs the chair. Now Hikuleo drags Solo out of the ring. Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu. They're in the. I mean, not Jacob Fatu. Jason Mateo. They're back in the ring. Um, they both eat a super kick, I believe, to both Tangaloa and Jason Mateo. And Jimmy did a frog splash onto Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu did a moonsault. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? Moonsault. Moonsault to JC Mateo. And then Jacob went crazy with the chair on both men. Adam Pierce comes out, tells Solo that he will defend his United States Championship at SummerSlam in a steel cage match. That's going to be fun to watch. Adam Pierce says, also, gentlemen, he is all yours. And I'm like, what is going on? The same three policemen, they walk out. Solo and Hikuleo, they were pointing at the ring. Solo was like, yeah, yeah, take him away, take him away. And then one of the policemen just grabbed, because Solo was pointing. And then smoothly, one of the policemen just grabbed his wrist and started arresting, putting handcuffs on Solo. Solo was like, yo, what are you doing? One of them trying to read the Miranda rights and all that. And they took him away. They took him away. After that, we haven't seen anything yet about that. So we probably might see some mugshots next week of Solo. You feel me? But yeah, that's what happened. The segment ended right there. Solo got arrested. Boom. Um, like I said, that United States Championship, that mid card is being held hostage by the bloodline. So it ain't fair to people like Carmelo Hayes, Andrade. which now he's throwing into the tag division with Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix could have been competing for the mid card of the championship. It ain't fair to them, man. It ain't fair. So let's add more tag team. What are we doing? They deserve better. But it is what it is. We got a story going on. We're still missing Tamatonga. I believe. I don't know, man. Them times that Tamatonga was with Jacob after Solo lost Ulafala, they looked at close. They looked like, they were in it together type shit. But then Solo came back, trying to reunite the family, trying to be behind Solo. Um, it was like Tamatonga was just looking at Solo like, I don't trust you, cuz I don't know, type shit. And then now you see what happened. Then Tamatonga got hurt. Now he's been gone for a while. So when he returns, the big question is, who is he gonna like align himself with? Either with his brother, MFT, or he's gonna be aligning himself with Jacob. Because who does Jacob have? Or Jacob only has is Jimmy. Jay's on Raw, so and Roman's on Raw, so they got nothing to do with this. They busy with the Empire. A lot of people was thinking that Roman's gonna come back and fight the Bloodline again. I'm like, we don't want this shit again. I didn't want that shit again. I want Roman nothing to do with Solo and these guys. That's SmackDown's problem. Dude, you gotta be with the main event. You gotta stay with the main eventers. And nowadays, Roman Reigns is a part timer. He's a part timer now, so we're gonna see that tag team now. Roman and Jay versus Braun Breaker and what's his name? Bronson Reed at SummerSlam. It is what it is. Well, yeah, that's what we got. Stephanie Vaquer versus Alba Fire. Reason why this match happened is because this past Monday, Chelsea Green and Nikki Bella had a match together. After that post match, I believe they were attacking Nikki Bella. Stephanie Vaquer, she came out for the save, and she got herself involved with the Hervis and all that. So I believe this is why we're getting this match. Stephanie Vaquer on SmackDown. Listen, fuck the split shows, split roster. How about having the favorites and the main people going back and forth? Let the stories continue. And then everybody else just stay where they at. Like the mid cards, stay where they at. You stay on Raw and then you stay on SmackDown. How about the superstars? Y'all could go back and forth. That's more pay. Shout out to them. Because if you made a lot of merch and if you're main eventing a lot of match shows, and if you're a huge fan favorite, you're getting these big pushes. I believe you deserve a bigger pay, but you should be on both shows. That's just me. The best shit goes on both shows. Everything else, y'all stay where you at. That's just me. You know, like the Jade. Like look at the Naomi and Jade Cargo storyline. That could still go. That can still go. Or now Naomi's a Raw girl because she's the world champion over there. So this Jade and thing is over now? Nah, that shouldn't be the case. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Bianca's still a SmackDown girl. I believe when that because this is what we all thought. This is what we all thought. Naomi was gonna cash in during Jade and Tiffany's match at SummerSlam. Not all of us, the majority of us. This is what we thought. That match happening, Naomi cashing in SummerSlam, Bianca coming out trying to like help Jade or some shit. Then she chose her side and she helps Naomi win the championship right there. But we got Naomi cashing in on Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and boom. By the way, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, that was a fantastic match. Fantastic match, man. I'm sorry. Man, not sorry. Hell no. I ain't sorry for that. That was a fantastic match. I'm not the only one that feels that way. The majority of the community feels that way as well, So, yeah. And having Naomi, and Rhea and Io in that triple threat on SummerSlam, that's gonna be interesting. I know they're gonna put on a banger. I know they're gonna put on a banger. I can't wait for that match. But we could still get that heel turn from Bianca. How the fuck did I get here? How the fuck? Oh yeah, because I was talking about having the big stars. Because Stephanie is a Raw girl, but she's on SmackDown. That's what. That's what led me to. Stephanie is a fucking. She's over with the fans having both shows. I don't mind having Stephanie on both shows, man. You're not gonna hear a complaint from me, man. Nah. But it is what it is. This is why she's having this match. Didn't last long. Devil's Kiss, SPV, match over. Stephanie wins. Post match, Piper Niven attacks Stephanie, drags her to the corner, tries to go for a Vader bump, but Stephanie got up, pushes Piper off the turnbuckle, kicks her off the apron. That's it. That's it. What else you want me to talk about, huh? That's it. Motor City Machine Guns. Why did I skip that? Well, I skipped this. Fatal Four Way. DIY versus Fraxium versus Motor City Machine Gun versus Rey Phoenix and Andrade, number one contender for the WWE Tag Team Championships. By the way, Tag Team Championship match next Friday. No, they're not big enough to be in the fucking PLEs championships. Not being the Tag Team Championships, not being defended. What are we doing, man? Every championship, when you have a championship, that I mean, you could do weekly shows, but knowing that you have a fucking PLE coming up in 2 weeks, you can have this match saved for the PLE. That shows me that you don't give a shit about your division. And the Wyatt Six are not big enough. They're not, to be honest. They're not. So this is kind of a throwaway match. They just got this. They just got these tag team titles. You're telling me they're gonna lose the titles to Andrade and Rey Phoenix? Get the fuck out of here, bro. So I'm not happy about this match. I'm not happy about this match. And I just spoiled the finish. I just spoiled the next week's match. Who's gonna Andrade and Rey Phoenix? They won this match, but this is how the match went. Nathan Frazier and Chris Sabin started off the match. DIY decided to get in the ring, attack most of the tag teams, but Andrade and Rey Phoenix, they put a stop into that. Already out of control. The match has gone. Super kick from Fraxium to Andrade. And Phoenix, Motor City Machine Guns pull out Fraxium out the ring. Baseball slides to DIY commercial break. Motor City Machine Guns and DIY in the ring. Um, Somebody stole the tag. Shelly, really? Oh, Shelly. Somebody stole the tag from Shelly. This is what the fuck I wrote on my notes. Really fast pace from from these guys, all friends. All friends? What the fuck? Tommaso Ciampa. Yo, this is some uncut, unedited type note taking. This is what you get from me, cuz y'all can laugh at all my fuck ups. But y'all get the picture when what I'm trying to say when I, correct myself. You feel me? Tampa. Champa, Ray Phoenix get in the ring, but he also gets taken out by Fraxium with their speedy offense. Two suicide dives from Fraxium, another two suicide dives. Missile drop kicks from Axiom, followed by a sweep kick to the legs from Nathan. Axiom goes for the cover, tried to break it up. Somebody broke it up. They get tagged in by Ray Phoenix on the offense. So Axiom springboard spinning kick in the corner. Andrade gets tagged. He does the Eddie shimmy, goes for the three amigos. Ray Phoenix, frog splash. All other teams break up the pin. This is awesome chance from the fans. Four teams are brawling in the ring. DIY and Motor City Machine Guns are left inside in the ring, brawling. Nathan back in. It was a 2-on-1 handicap with Nathan in Motor City. In Motor City. Oh, and Motor City is back. Axiom is back in the ring. Super kick to Shelly. Sling blade by Nathan. Chris Sabin. Now Andrade and Ray Phoenix back in the ring against Fraxium. Crisscrossing splash into each other corner from Ray Phoenix and Andrade to Fraxium. Now handicap situation. Axiom all alone in the ring with Ray and Andrade. Tommaso steals a tag from Ray. DIY. DIY is in control right now. Springboard DDT from Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa gets rolled up by Axiom. Kick out by Tommaso. Clothesline from Tommaso Ciampa to Axiom. Project Ciampa to Axiom. Goes for the cover. Kick out by Axiom. Motor City looking for the skull and bones on Axiom. Andrade steals the tag from Sabian. Andrade tries to go for a moonsault, but Axiom kicks them at the top. Axiom hits a Spanish fly from the top rope. Nathan hits a Phoenix splash onto Andrade. Tommaso steals the tag, throws both Axiom out the ring. Tommaso covers Andrade, but Ray Phoenix steps up, breaks it up. Champa. Oh, he stepped on Champa's back and hit a code breaker onto Johnny Gargano to break up the pin. That shit was cool, man. That was a dope ass, whatever happened there. Andrade kicks out. Um, Fucking A. You see, when I go out and speak my mind and then I go back to the notes and I lose myself, corkscrew splash by Phoenix takes other out. Andrade in the ring with Champa tries to deliver the message. Finisher. Can this get on the ring? Distracts the ref. So, Candice. Look, it says can this, but I meant to say Candice. Candice LeRae. That's hilarious. Candice LeRae gets on the ring, distracts the ref. Tommaso tries to steal where they roll up. Andrade kicks out. They try to go for a meet in the middle, but Andrade ducks and Gargano super kicks on Tommaso. And Andrade delivers the message finisher to Champa for the victory. Ray Phoenix and Andrade are the number one contenders for the WWE Tag Team Champions next Friday on Smackity Down. Where they gonna be at next week? I don't know, to be honest. My bad, y'all. I heard they're gonna be in Brooklyn soon. Probably the Friday before SummerSlam. August 1st. Probably, yeah, August 1st. I think my boy was telling me. I could go. I'm only one train ride away. The train is literally 3 minutes away from me. Walking distance. All I gotta do is take the 4, and that's it. And I'm at the Barclays Center for like what, in an hour? One train ride away. Just one train ride. And I take a train ride back to my crib. That's it. I could go, but I bet those tickets are. Woo! I gotta check them out. If they're worth it, I'll go. But I know that's just gonna sell out. It's New York, bro. Every time y'all come to New York over here, bro, we're gonna sell it out. And y'all better put on a y'all. They, bro, they know better. They know better. WWE, anybody, any company that comes to New York, they know better to put on a banger show because we will let you know what's up. That's why I love being a New Yorker. We let you know what's up. We keep it real with y'all. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. We ain't gonna bullshit you nothing. Cause if your shit sucks, it sucks. Alright? Anyways. Chicago, same thing. LA, same thing. Miami, same thing. We'll let you know what's up, cuz Houston. I don't know about Houston. I don't know about Houston. But a lot of ass kisses over there. I don't know about Houston. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I love you. Shout out to Houston, y'all. Fuck the Astros though. Anyways. Yeah, man, number one contenders to tag team championship match next Friday. I think they're gonna be in Brooklyn next is it next? No, it's in 2 weeks, August 1st. But the championship match is not gonna be in the Barclays. Is I don't know where they're gonna be at next week. So yeah. Yep, that was the fatal four way. And that was the main event. Because now we're on to the closing segment of the show. We got the contract signing between Cody Rhodes and John Dinner. Why did I say John Dinner? Because Cena in Spanish is dinner. But we don't say Cena, it's Cena. You know, fun fact, learn some Spanish, man. Que lo que? Yeah, I gotta show off my flag where I'm from, cuz I was doing it with the hat, it wasn't working. Let me put up the flag so people can know where I'm from, alright? Let me put up the flag, yo. Well, I'm from New York, but my blood is right there. That's where my blood is at. But yeah, but I'm a proud American too, man. Shout out to the US, the people. I'm not talking about the gov. But que lo que means what's up, man. It's something to add into y'all little, little slang. When y'all be like, yo, que lo que to your Spanish friends, they'll be like, oh, you Dominican now? I'm like, yeah, yeah. What's a mango? What's mango? Y'all should try it. Smash plantains with some butter, and then some eggs. Has some sunny side eggs, some fried salami, and fried cheese. That's called mango with tres golpe. With the three hit makers. The three hit makers, the three golpes, the three punches, the three um you know, combo hit, whatever, man. Three hit makers, basically. Tres golpes, man. You got the fried cheese, you got the sunny side up eggs, and you got the fried salami. Let me get a mango with the tres golpe. They already know what's up. You ask for red onions if you want. That's optional. Me and it. Put some red onions on it. Have some flavor to it. Either mango tres golpes or you got yuca. Forgot you say that in English, but most of y'all know what yuca is. Yuca with the tres golpes. Or you have mashed potatoes with the tres golpes. You go to a Dominican restaurant, you just ask for it. Let me get mashed potatoes with tres golpes. You already know what's up. Or you could change it up. Instead of salami, it could be those little sausage links. We call it longaniza. I call it what? Longaniza. Little sausages, man. Add that to it. And add it's like fried ham, something like that. Tres golpes, man. Shout out. That's perfect for breakfast. Now y'all can eat it any time, honestly, but it's mostly it's a breakfast type of meal. What led me to that? Because John Cena's last name is Dinner. John Dinner. Some fun fact for y'all, Cena. But John Cena, Cody Rhodes contract signing. Now it's time for that. Cody's still with the contract on his hands while making his way to the ring. He's in the ring immediately. He signs the contract. Cody says, I appreciate the warm reception, making me feel like a Texan my father was, a Texan my brother is, and a Texan. There are outlaws. I think I fucked that up there. But, anyways, y'all understood what I said. There are outlaws. They're all I've ever wanted to be like them. I got the opportunity, though there be something different. I got to be the WWE Undisputed Champion. This past week, I posted something on social media, and the moment I pressed send, it was over. People scrutinized it, people dissected. That was never my intention. The gist of it was simple. I said, I do not flinch and thank you for riding with me. That might have been for myself because I did not flinch. I returned to WrestleMania and I came back home. I did not push. I did not flinch when I stood across from a future Hall of Famer with a muscle hanging off the bone. I did not flinch when I stood across from the beast. I did not flinch when I went back at the Royal when I went back to back at the Royal Rumble. One of them in this very city. I did not flinch. Something Prince. Oh, when I faced my friend Jay Uso, my brother Jay Uso, I did not flinch. When I faced my mentor Randy Orton, I did not flinch when politics and the final boss came from my soul and came from my spot. But I flinched at WrestleMania 41 against one of my most beloved wrestlers in the industry of our sport against John Cena. I understand, believe me, I understand. It is the un unevitable. I fucking don't know what that means. Cody Rhodes with big words. Task to be one of the to be one trying to take it away from again perhaps the most beloved wrestler in the history of our game, but Nonetheless, it is the task that I was born for at SummerSlam. It was one match for the rest of my life, and I know that I signed. It takes two for it to dance, to work. So, Mr. Pierce, what the fuck is wrong with my yo? Shout out, yo, bear with me. Shout out to y'all that bared with me with my. I'm not good at reading. I try. I do my best. All right. And then when I read shit back, I be like, what the fuck? You feel me? But this is the type of comedy y'all can get from me, bro. Y'all can make fun of me all y'all want. Shout out to y'all, though. Really appreciate y'all. Pierce introduces John Cena. Cena orders for the music to stop and tells Cody, sit down. Cena says, Cody, sit down. I have bad news. I some of bad news tonight. I'm not going to be at SummerSlam. I don't know the first time you're here. What? I don't know the first time you're here. Listen, look on your face. This is the night decision. I had to take it. My bad. I thought I heard some shit just now. Sometimes I be thinking this apartment is haunted, man. That ass. I be hearing shit in this apartment, and I'm not the only one. My girl be hearing shit too. But anyways, and this fucking wording is terrible. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did speech to text. I cheated. But at the same time, I could do whatever the fuck I want. I put the microphone against the speaker, and while Cena was speaking, it was collecting what it was saying, and it was putting it on text for my notes. Because I'm not typing all this shit. Fuck that. I'm not a fast typer. Fuck that. You feel me? You feel me? But I'm trying my best right here. You're here. Listen to on your face. Look what it says here, bro. First time you're here, listen, look on your face. That's that is a tonight decision. What the fuck does that even mean? I had to take it to the top of the chain of command. Hear me out, please. Okay, everybody knows I'm filming a big movie for Netflix in New York City. Netflix knows about this. There's no surprise here. We talk things, have been transparent. I am emotionally exhausted. And we all feel that it is best I do not physically compete at SummerSlam. Wait, hold on. No, 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 no. Let's not jump into a conclusion, y'all. Talking to the fans. Here, hey. I know about earning stuff, and I'm out here to be the good guy, okay? You earned a rematch. You're gonna get your rematch. We'll do it in Paris. We could do it at Perth. But as for SummerSlam, nah, it ain't gonna happen. And let me stop here because while he was saying all this, I like what they did here. They had Cena on frame, and they also did like a fading in the middle, and they showed Cody at the same time. So we had um Cena and Cody all in one frame, but in the middle was like faded because it wasn't a complete frame like the way you see me right now. It's like you had Cena here, and then you had Cody here, and in the middle it was just like on some fading shit, so you could get both reactions. And while Cena was saying all this, about him not competing at SummerSlam, you seen Cody's face like fucking bothered, get triggered, like he was about to go crazy. He's about to like explode, bro. Like time was ticking type shit. Like you just said, like Cena, you just said a time ticking bomb just now after what you just said. Now time is running down until Cody starts going crazy on you, and that's exactly what happened. Cena said, "I bid you adieu." He said this.
Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.
Basically, that's what he said right there. He rolled out the ring. He started fucking fast paced walking down the aisle, going back to the bags. Cody wasn't having it. Took off his blazer, moved the fucking table, rolled out the ring, chased after Cena, and then went after. They both went at it. Cena threw Cody Rhodes into the fucking whatchamacallit, the steel steps back in the ring. Cena went back to get his belt. try to hit Cody Rhodes with the belt. Cody ducks, kick to the gut, and what's his name? Cody takes the belt and hits Cena with it. Finally, something you should have done at WrestleMania, and that's what lead you to lose the fucking championship. You fucking idiot. Anyways, worst WrestleMania match of all time. One of them. Cody hits Cena with the belt, and then he puts Cena on the table. And then Cody still has the contract in his hand. He goes up to the top, splash to Cena through the table. He takes Cena's hand, puts the pen inside his hand, and forces a signature, John Cena's signature. I'm like, you can't do that, bro. That's illegal. You're forging a signature that John Cena did not. Yeah, that's illegal. Come on, bro. You're forging a signature that John Cena had like, he had no idea what was going on. I know that's gonna play into it though too. Cena might bring that next week, like, oh nah, he forged my signature. That's illegal. I did not agree to this. Yada yada, and all that. That might lead to next week. Let's see what happens. But yeah. And then the final words Cody Rhodes spews was Cena. My bad for sweet. That was unnecessary. My bad, bro. If I hurt your ears, my bad. Cody says, check the fine print. It's not just a match for the title at SummerSlam. It's a street fight. Now, after him saying that, Cody picks up the belt. It says boat here. When I said belt on the speech to text, it says boat. And come on, man. I'm bilingual. Bear with me, yeah. Cody picks up the belt, raises it up over his head, and the show goes off the air. And you know, wrestling one on one, when the challenger raises the belt over his head or holds on to the belt before their big match, that's automatic. That's an automatic loss right there. But before that, I in my mind, I already had this in mind that Cody was not gonna win the championship, and now it's a street fight. To me, that confirms that makes me gives me the possibility of Cody losing this match is has gone a little higher now. This is a street fight. A lot of shit can happen. A lot of people could get involved, and it's in SummerSlam, MetLife Stadium. We could see this bitch ass Travis Scott finally coming out. Even though we don't want this guy here. I hope he don't show up, but it's a street fight we're getting. So let's see what happens. But that can also cover, that can like protect Cody Rhodes in this loss because it was a street fight and a lot of shit can happen. I see Cena retaining, Cody losing this match, and he's gonna go out and film. Because he's Guile from Street Fighter. And they're gonna start filming this movie in Australia in August. So this is why that's why when they gave that news that he was gonna be in a movie, Cody Rhodes, I'm like, he's not winning that championship then. He's not winning that championship. Somehow, some way. Oh yeah, street fight. This has to lead with Randy Orton turning heel officially and punt kicking, punt kicking Cody Rhodes, writing him off. And then Cody Rhodes returns, and we got a program right there between the two, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. You feel me? Come on, that planted the seed right there. At the finals, at the end of the finals of Cody and Randy Orton at Night of Champions, King of the Ring, Randy was disgusted. He didn't want to hear what Cody had to say. Dude loses a lot of PLEs, man. A lot of PLEs. I won't be surprised if he loses his tag team match with him tag teaming with Jelly Roll and versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. He loses that match. He's fed up with losing a PLEs, fucking RKO's Jelly Roll. And at the end of at the main event between Cena and Cody, gets involved with the street fight. RKO's Randy, punk kicks him. RKO's Cody, punk kicks him, writes him off. Cody comes back, boom. We got a program right there. Heel Orton, Cody, like, come on, bro. Like you could see it. Now I saw it online. Remember what I was speaking about with having Cena and in the Cody, that frame that it was faded in the middle. There was people saying that you can see the switches right there with with Cena turning babyface and Cody turning heel. Why? Because Cody made a few bases. Cody was hearing something that he didn't want to hear. And you got to really think about everything he has been through ever since he came to WWE. How many politicians in the political, moves that they were trying to make in the main event pictures when Cody was on top, when he was going after the WWE Undisputed Champion. Like WrestleMania 40 days, bro. Like he didn't want to go through that shit again. That's why he was making that face when Cena was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be at SummerSlam." I'm like, bro, he don't want to hear that. We're not going through this shit again. Hell no. So people, I mean, that account saying that, oh, you see that Cena, that Cody's gonna turn heel, Cena's gonna turn babyface. I don't see that at all. I don't see that at all. I think people are gonna be running with that because of that tweet that Cody said, and also I think it was an interview, maybe at Fanatics, if I'm not mistaken, that Cody was we were gonna see Cody as a heel soon or some shit like that. It's like, why would you say shit like that? Like, this is what I mean about, like, y'all really, like, kayfabe is already dead, but it's like y'all still jumping on them. Like, look, we're having that WWE Unreal documentary on Netflix soon, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna watch it and talk about it. I'm gonna take notes and all that. I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna do some content on that. I think it premieres July 29th, 10 days from now. Yeah, 10 days from now, which is what day is that? I bet you it's like on a Tuesday or some shit. I bet you it's like on a Tuesday. Yup, I was right. It's a Tuesday. A Tuesday. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Maybe on a Friday I could talk about it. WWE Unreal. That's something a lot of people are gonna be talking about, and we're really gonna see the behind the scenes about it. And I'm not happy about it. It's gonna expose. I mean, a lot of shit has been exposed in the wrestling industry, but now it's just like, all right, I can see everything. Let's just pull the fucking curtain back. Y'all can see everything. Y'all can see your air, the lab, everything, the blueprints, everything. Y'all can see it all. Fucking ain't. But like I said, that doesn't mean Cody's gonna turn heel because of that. Because you seen Cody just go. He was just ticked off about what the fuck he was hearing. I would have felt the same way. I'm like, oh no, hell no, I'm not going through this shit again. Motherfucker, you're fighting me at SummerSlam. I don't give a shit what you're going through. I don't give a fuck how emotionally exhausted you are. You're fighting me. And that's all. The fuck is you talking about? And that's the end of the show, y'all. Smackdown is in the books. July 18th, 2025, man. This is the Ringout podcast aftermath. I miss doing these aftermaths, man. Get to speak my mind on these shows, on future what things I could what programs I think it may lead to in the future. I love this shit. This is why I do watch alongs because I can have conversations with you guys. I want to have conversations with the people. We have great conversations. I can learn a lot from you guys. You guys can learn a lot from me. We can learn a lot from each other. It's just a great time, you know. I know there's a lot of wrestling content out there, a lot of wrestling channels. I get it. It's a lot of fake ass motherfuckers out there, to be honest with you. Not a lot of real ones out there. The real ones, y'all know who they are. And I'm one of them, bro. But like I said, I'm an infant in this community, so I gotta work my ass off, you know. But I'm glad to be back. I really am. Internet, perfect. I tested it myself. Perfect. Everything's going great so far. I won't be surprised. I'm not worried about the live streams, man. Even though I should test them, I'm gonna test them a little later. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Friday night SmackDown watch alongs, I have to bring it back. And if I can't do it, do these SmackDown aftermaths, man. It's 2 hours now. The show flies by easy, whether the show sucks or not. It's 2 hours and they fly. Boom. We don't gotta sit through another hour of this of bullshit. Just filler. Another hour just filler of unnecessary content that they are fucking giving us on a Friday night. You know? But yo, Ringout podcast. This is the aftermath. It's in the books right now. Appreciate you made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that good stuff. Holla at your boy, man. Till next time, I go by the name of Papo Jr., bro. I might take off the Junior. I said this before. Let's see. I know. And what time I'll take off the Junior. Until next time.
Goodbye. Mwah, and good night, bang.
Peace, y'all. Safe.